What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. We're focusing on the New York Rangers and Arizona Coyotes making a huge, quote President Trump, deal involving Derek Stepan, Antti Ranta, the 7th overall pick in the 2017 draft, and Anthony DeAngelo. The Rangers just cleared $7.5 million in cap space, got a top 10 pick, and a guy whose corner I'm still in, Anthony DeAngelo, although I'm kind of looking for my exit strategy from the said corner. You look at it from the Rangers' perspective. Derek Stepan's offensive productivity had gone down each of the last 3 years in terms of being on a point-per-game basis. He went from 55 points in 68 games to 55 points in 81 games with a year in between. They don't like the way his offensive game is going, and he signed for the next 4 years at $6.5 million. Not the worst move to look at an exit strategy there. Again, I love Stepan. I've been a fan of his since the 2010 World Juniors. But end of the day, what have you done for me lately? They figured they valued the cap space more than they valued, the player. And Ranta, I like him as a backup goalie. Arizona's been high on him for a while. Really good deal with the 1 year, $1 million. So it's a tough pill to swallow, but they'll kick around for a backup goalie to spell Lundqvist for periods of time, and I think Vegas has enough of them, so we'll see what happens on that front. Arizona giving up the 7th overall pick. I don't love that move. It's one of those situations, you look at it and say to yourself, Jesus Christ, yeah. And the Rangers, again, you're picking in the top 10. This is the first year the Rangers have a first-round pick since 2012. So, you get to double down, get 2 picks, one of them being in the first 7 picks of the draft, which is good. And then DeAngelo. I've been in Anthony DeAngelo's corner for at least 4 years now. And he's, despite all the criticism he's taken for his immaturity and the way he doesn't do things the right way and the way he acts like an asshole consistently, I've always been president of the Anthony DeAngelo fan club. But this is his 3rd NHL organization in the 3 years since he's been drafted. Got drafted in the first round by Tampa, flipped to the Arizona Coyotes last year, and now he's flipped to the New York Rangers. There are a few potential red flags with him. I can get into all of them, but now there's some new ones. He's going to be a short ride down 95 away from his hometown Philadelphia. I'm not saying it's going to be a bad thing for him, but potentially it has the real potential to be a not good thing for Mr. DeAngelo. Likewise, he's very outspoken, and I'm not even talking about like the on the ice shit. If you look at his Twitter feed, it's a montage to President Trump, and a lot of liberals in New York City aren't going to like that. And he's going to say the wrong thing to the wrong media member, and that's going to be a shit show. So, again, I hope the kid breaks out and is a linchpin on the Rangers power play. I've been high on this kid for a long time. But at some point, you got to stand and deliver. You got to grow the fuck up, and we'll see if that happens in New York City. So, again, I think the Rangers got the better part of this deal. You can make the argument the Coyotes got the better player, but the Rangers opened up $7.5 million in cap space, got a top 10 pick, and got potentially really talented NHL defenseman. So, we'll see. Anyway, that's all I got. Episode of the Power Play with CJ.